Coming from a lifelong Trekkie, this could be awesome. Quentin Tarantino is ready to explore strange new worlds. The filmmaker has a pitch for a Star Trek film, and he shared his vision with J.J. Abrams. The two now have plans to bring together a writer's room to develop a Star Trek film at Star Trek Studio Paramount. Now, the studio had no comment on it. Abrams, of course, rebooted the franchise back with 2009's Star Trek and also helmed 2013's Star Trek Into the Darkness before pivoting to Lucasfilm's Star Wars: The Force Awakens. He remains a producer on the Star Trek franchise, even as he readies 2019's Star Wars Episode 9. Paramount previously stated it was developing a fourth Star Trek film to star Chris Hemsworth as Captain Kirk's father, but no director has been attached, and it's unclear where this Tarantino development leaves the project. In a 2015 Nerdist podcast interview, Tarantino revealed that he would be more likely to direct a Star Trek film over a Star Wars one, noting that he was a big fan of the original series. The only thing that limited them was their 60s budget and 8-day shooting schedule, he said. You could take some of the classic Star Trek episodes and easily expand them to 90 minutes or more and really do some amazing, amazing stuff. Tarantino called the time travel-focused Star Trek The Next Gen episode, Yesterday's Enterprise, as one of the best Star Trek episodes ever written. And I would have to agree. I also love the very last episode where Picard was jumping through time. Tarantino next tackles an untitled Charles Manson-themed project, which is due out in 2019. Virtual reality can be a hard sell for players unfamiliar with the technology. But Sony is trialing a new promotion that could help land its PlayStation VR headset in the homes of more players. The company is offering a 14-day in-home PSVR trial to a select group of PlayStation Plus subscribers. The demo kits come with the headset, PlayStation camera, 2 Move controllers, and Skyrim VR, and seemingly seeks to get more players interested in the tech by bringing it straight to your living room. The promotion kicked off on December 1st with 1,400 demo slots open and has already closed off signups due to high demand. While it's hard to say how many trials will translate into sales, right off the bat, the program's early momentum bodes well for overall interest in console VR. Players that participate in the trial and opt to keep the bundle do so for the prices of $300 US, nabbing yourself a sizable discount considering the Skyrim VR bundle otherwise comes in at about $450. While some analysts note that PlayStation is shipping more headsets than its PC-powered competition, hardware adoption is still a pretty major hurdle that stands to make or break the games being developed for the platform. Sony notably moved 1 million PSVRs between its October 2016 launch and June 2017, but it's been mostly silent on sales since then. I can tell you that I have a few friends that have purchased the PlayStation VR just because I told them how awesome it was, and of course they saw my PSVR specials. Honestly, if you're a PlayStation 4 gamer and you don't get seasick, well, then most likely you'll want to have the PlayStation VR as part of your collection. Fisker Incorporated isn't just working on an expensive performance EV, the manufacturer is also working on a new Ultra Charger and has filed patents for solid-state batteries. Now, the company has announced that it is partnering with China's Hakim Unique Group to build an autonomous shuttle for smart cities. Fisker says its Orbit self-driving electric shuttles will be ready by the end of 2018. Fisker hasn't provided a lot of specs about the Orbit, but we do get a glimpse of it in the 2 images on the web from the company. The pod-like vehicle looks to be designed to maximize interior space. The side window has a display that shows the shuttle's next stop and departure time. There appears to be a door adhered to the rear wheels as well. The partnership combines Fisker's automotive and design expertise with Hakim Unique Group's resources. Both partners have an interest in mobility and smart infrastructure. Fisker says the first Orbit autonomous shuttles will be deployed in a Hakim Unique implemented smart city. whatever that means. We hope to hear more details about this project soon, and in the meantime, we can look forward to the public debut of the Fisker eMotion, the luxury EV, which boasts a range of 400 plus miles and a base of $129,000. They're going to release that next month at the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. Japan has a culture that encourages overtime out of a sense of loyalty, and that's a serious problem. It not only cuts into family and social life, it leads to entirely avoidable deaths as well. Taisei, the company behind the main Tokyo 2020 Olympic Stadium, aims to fix that in an unusual way, having a drone nag you into going home. Its newly unveiled T-Friend is ostensibly a security drone that surveils the office with its camera, but its speciality is blasting workers with music commonly used in Japan to indicate closing time to force them out of the office. The music and the drone's own buzzing made it impossible to concentrate. The drone is autonomous and doesn't need GPS to find its position. It'll be available in Japan in April as a $440 per month service, which largely limits it to mid and large size businesses that can easily justify the cost through improved worker health and would likely purchase multiple ones. Whether or not T-Friend is effective remains to be seen. We could see stubborn workers donning noise-canceling headphones in the future. However, it could contribute to a national effort to create more balanced lifestyles. And it might even be more effective than the existing strategies. Right now, overseers at companies frequently find themselves working overtime as they urge staff to avoid those extra hours. The drone might let everyone punch out on time. And finally, happening in this week's What The, a local family has an unusual mess to clean up after burglars ransacked their home. The Burnhams are missing more than their personal belongings. They're missing half their bathroom floor. Locked doors didn't stop these burglars, who decided to avoid the home's security cameras by coming through the crawl space. Timothy Burnham said he came home around 5 p.m. to find an enormous hole in the floor of his bathroom, as well as his entire safe full of $80,000 worth of guns missing. Rifles, handguns, collectible pieces, and hundreds of rounds of ammo, all in the burglars' hands. Burnham says his family hasn't gone through all the damage to the house just yet, but they did notice jewelry missing, family heirlooms, and all his daughter's new Christmas presents. Adding to that, Burnham says the burglars also caused thousands of dollars worth of damage where they broke in underneath the home. They destroyed the plumbing, electrical, and the water lines. The Columbus Police Department says the investigation into the burglary is ongoing. Thank you for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think I should feature on the program, just shoot me an email, djraymcneil@gmail.com. And of course, you can find us on Facebook too at Your Weekly Tech Update. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Good night, world.